I'm really excited to get in this. Chapters of the first act are focused on film. Ooh. I can feel the wumble of the controller. It's pretty cool. On screen waveform, the visual position of in-game sounds and music. I don't need that. You know what? Action focus. Let's go action focus.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
Shit. Phoenix imprint. Supernova dive? What about that? Yeah, I fucking love how graphically this looks. This is amazing.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind.
Our kind doesn't
Let's get this
question
done.
orders. We follow them. Keep that in mind. I'm really loving how this looks. Okay, so they can use magic. That's pretty cool. I know 15 magic was a rare thing. How you doing, G. Luca? How you doing? How are you this evening?
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
Oh, dear God. Okay.
I said focus, Wyvern.
I'm about to say, I haven't had my movement yet. Okay, press the menu and time outside a cutscene to open the main menu. Gameplay is reach the settings. Camera invasion can be adjusted on the system. Population.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose. Damn it. Time to move.
Tilt gently to walk and full tilt is the one. Not bad cross controls.
We're just in time.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Bit nervous, making hopefully sure this is coming out right. It's sounding nice. Other than that, I'm quite excited about this. Plus, it's really good things. I figured I'd test the YouTube live. Good way to play this. Just as
These Iron Blood are more beast than man.
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
Are you going to be streaming on YouTube?
gates!
Quickly! So the plan
What do you mean you refuse?
right now,
Did you not pledge your swords for our cause?
shit, it's going down.
Come now.
I will probably
Marshal,
be streaming
the
Final
King of
Fantasy
Waloed is our
16
guest.
on YouTube, and playing other games on Twitch. Kind of maybe do like a half and half.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
Because the way Twitch is going now, things are. I don't want to just be kind of stuck there.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Iron Blood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall?
Sounds like that was a plan. I appreciate it.
the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
Man, just a bully.
Which just leaves me.
Hoka!
The Iron Blood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
Mr. Bongo, by the way. Oh, nice.
You cock.
How you been, Mr. Bongo? How's you on vacation, if I remember correctly?
Benedict.
How's it treating you?
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
They're in bed together. That's some
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
Let's go.
And quick and deadly.
As always. Take the van.
Oh, we got the car. Y'all might give me the keys to the car. Boop, boop.
Wait. Something's not right.
Hope they didn't push the car.
Titan. So the Darmaks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
Nice. Queen herself. Now, nice. You said you're meeting with someone with your family, correctly. Have they arrived yet? Come.
ship.
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
Moving. Okay, so I can't. I don't got superpowers to jump there.
Right on top of us.
What do they call them in this game? Fighting. Can we hear something?
Anytime, Wyvern.
Got it. Going.
Who's gonna stand there?
Kinda, yeah. Oh. He's dead.
Wyvern! Wyvern! I told you before, you do not get to die here.
No shit, he lost a brother.
Clive! Get up, Clive!
I think someone's earlier.
Do you yield? Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Two
Okay,
arms.
that's a nice throw.
It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery. Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Attack the Lord Commander. Okay, melee attacks is square. 4 attacks can be chained up together. 1, 2. That's lock on.
Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
Calling your inner flame. Press triangle to cast fire, a ranged spell that can strike enemies at great distance. Okay.
Excellent. Keep them coming. Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
Okay, R1 to evade. Take precise moment is that would typically slow the enemy, making more susceptible to counter. Ooh.
Never take your eyes off your enemy.
Not quite.
Here we go.
How did you dodge that? I was sure I had you.
That was amazing!
Nice.
Good.
I'm understanding the parry system.
Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me. Well, I'm waiting.
Close the gap. Blessing the Phoenix gave Clive the ability to perform feats of human strength and dexterity, such as feats, your circle that shift close to the distance.
Fly at your foe before he can raise his guard.
So far, so good.
Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
Where's my potion? Consumables such as items and tonics can be used before Kai or temporary boosts. Okay, so permanent item shortcuts.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory. Or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
Drowning.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rossfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
We're engaging the points where to fight back, breaking the sphere by laying attacks and strike them when they're vulnerable.
Go on, you're sure to beat her this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
Not quite.
You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
Oh, he's staggered. Travel basically for 24 hours, left Monday, arrived at Super Tuesday. Right. Well, I hope the trip was all that?
Well, it's time I took my own advice. I used all the tools at my disposal.
Go on, Clive. Keep pressing.
Just a little more. We believe in you.
You're a damnably quick learner, Lord Rustfield.
Gotta learn.
Nice try.
There we go. Oh, you must have slept then. Did you sleep okay? I somewhat have a problem sometimes. I can't fall asleep the first time I'm gonna play songs. I'm like completely jet lagged.
He won! See? I told you he could do it!
Aye.
Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father.
Ooh.
You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me.
Hey.
What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Back to your drills. So I'm a young lord of this castle, I'm thinking. Vying to be the next Phoenix.
Joshua, I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you.
I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
He doesn't like him one ass a bit.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
He signed too loud. So I'm guessing they're children of the first wife.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
Oh no, maybe not.
No, it's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
Damn.
We should join them.
Damn, what a cold ass bitch. What a cold ass bitch. Cold ass bitch. For a sun that's hot, her brain's one quite cold. Yo, come on! Wait, 8 at home, left. Well, I have like 1 a.m. space to take.
Rise, my friends.
You didn't get some sleep at the hotel, did you? Or
Welcome home, Father.
not yet?
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the bay to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
My dad used to hit. My dad hits me in the chest. That hurts.
Torgal.
Falling asleep all the time when I play.
Where do you think you're
It's
going?
almost 3 a.m. 6 a.m. back home. It's 6 p.m. back home.
Clive here is
Yeah.
off to see the Archduke.
Close to probably close to 7 to you guys, because it's probably close to 8 here. Sunrise, sunset. I hit myself in the chest. I can never recover from that. Finding your way, you used to find yourself lost in a threat, held down R3, and trusting your animal instincts to point you in the right direction. Your current destination will be displayed with a red mark.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
That's kind of cool. What would be
Need to shift this lot before we lose the light.
Can I? There's an item right there. I cannot get it. You ruined me, game. You ruined me by showing me an item that I cannot get. So I told you 3 a.m. midnight.
Let's get this.
Finding useful items can be found across the realms.
I know what the Duchess calls
The Phoenix will be with us.
The way I see it, it's us or them.
So both siblings have the
Make
Phoenix,
sure all the crystals
but
are
only the
counted.
younger sibling can manifest the Phoenix, I guess?
This is gonna take hours.
Unless you let it. Oh, we're gonna go the other way. That's probably why I can't get in. Come on, Shadow, you're smaller than that.
Forgive me, my lord, but I need to finish inspecting these crystals.
Oh, no problem. He didn't brush off the Aquas at 80
Forgive
at all.
me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. But I say to speak.
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Slaves?
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
Clive just got some respect for him.
As do we all, my lord.
Can't tell if I'm jet lag or not.
As do we all.
Sometimes it's just repentance if you hit a pillow.
Back to your duties.
You know, in worlds like this, you can never know the situation. You might end up being Lord, you might end up being that guy. Treat everybody with respect. See, look, he fell back. Sometimes you need a good bed to realize you're jet lag or not. Like, I can't tell if I'm sleeping until I'm in the bed myself, and then I pass out.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
Oh, until you hit,
I think so.
you know, lay down in a good bed. It's like when that adrenaline rush wears off and you hit a good bed, when you are like, you know, you hit the bed and it's just like, oh, I'm awake, and next thing you know,
again,
just out.
apparently. This war ends up dragging on, we'll starve.
Well, don't you make an absent pay?
Well, we can then, eh?
You'll be having a feast for the two of you soon enough.
Ha ha ha, they'll talk about marriage. Also, if hit the bed is not a saying.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it? There's Joshua.
That's pretty fucking awesome. Imagine this is what magic would look like if we had magic in real life. Can you just imagine cutting lawns using wind magic? Using water crystals for water magic, fire crystals for fire magic. Oh, you're up at 3 a.m.? Well, you've been on for 10 hours, and it's...
Clive?
6 p.m.?
Are you worried about the war?
The soldiers will expect the
Your body
Phoenix to
hasn't
help
really
them,
swept the schedule
if
on
I
itself
can.
just yet.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
Okay, cool. We're going inside.
Do you understand? The power of the Phoenix dwells within Joshua, and Joshua alone. If any ill should befall him, it will be on your head. Do not neglect your duties again. Yes, Your Grace.
For an extra effort, you extra stem and hold on to the push to pull out your might. Let's see something. Did you eat while you're on traveling? Because you could just, the fact that you haven't eaten in like 10 hours could be.
Good luck.
Something's going to happen to this kingdom. I'm already sad. This game got me on pre-teals already and nothing happened, but like it. I feel death flags all around somewhere.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Your mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, More would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
Oh, it's true, we got mine.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I love this dash. It's like listen.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
I would like to slap the mother though. But I shouldn't be saying that. It's kind of rude. But she has neglected one of her children.
Well, we ride at dawn.
We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
Yeah, you might be peckish. Hold the middle button to active time load feature complete reporting information of the class during coding progress. They check and review during most cutscenes. But you're right, like I have no regular sleep schedule, sadly. Oh, his name is Clive Walsfield. Yeah, you might be peckish. I recommend maybe some snackage. Because you might just be hungry. Yeah, you might just be hungry at 3 a.m. Because your body thinks it's 6 p.m. and the body probably wants to eat something. Okay, this is a fucking gorgeous sight.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long.
3-course meal.
4 days. Maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne.
Meat and dessert. Ooh, tasty.
You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him.
Yeah, your other son?
He's a youth of but 15 years. He's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless. A man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again.
This cold ass.
You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place.
Kanky.
Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter.
I'm guessing this bedroom has gotten cold like her.
We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
11:30 a.m., 12:30 p.m. at the hotel. Ooh, you better catch some Z's soon enough.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
You do the same for your brother. That's good of them. You must be happy to have you over there.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
Nobody gives a better warm welcome than family.
Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
So we found not alone.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
But oh, story to tell.
Sorry, Ambrosia. I won't be hunting today.
I want a wider one.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Almost got ransacked by a group of Italian boys. Shit. What did you do?
Good luck.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
His Grace departs! Open the gates!
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
Aww. Okay, he smiles too much.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
Nothing.
To the marshes, then.
Guys.
And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
Oh, they want something with the phone. Speak to the guy who is my father. But I'm glad nothing happens. The world is a crazy place nowadays, and honestly, I don't know how people feel about this. With the phone pick lock. Oh, they wanted to pick a lock on the phone? Pickpocket. Oh, pickpockets. Yeah. Yeah, pickpockets work in groups these days. There's the front guy and there's the guy.
Keep your
in the
eyes
back
open for those goblins.
who you
The
don't
reports
see.
placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
And everything else.
Yeah, get a weird taste of combat. Lost in the fog. Feeling overwhelmed? Try equipping 1 of 5 for timely accessories. For a wing, the wing get timely strikes like the way to complete. Wait. Attributes, kind of level stats and abilities. Yes. Okay. What do we have? Sorry, belt. Okay, this is how you make things easier. Right. I'm not putting those on.
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
And who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the Blight.
It's hard to believe that anyone used to live here.
The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
Okay, so I can just I don't have to hit anything. I just randomly pick it up. What's this? Oh, I go under. Late. When we look back at this footage, some lady stole his wallet. Okay, that's hilarious. I like that. those are some ugly looking goblins.
With me.
Use the second point with square to conjure like sports center. Yeah, put it in the media section.
Down with you! Down with you!
Goblins. So the reports were true.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
All right. It looks like an item.
Welcome to Stillwind.
Have care, my lord.
There's more.
Woo! Loot. And when you drop gear or items upon the feet, loot is got automatically. That's good. Can't touch this.
Stay down! You test your skills, my lord.
Very nice. I gotta remember that I don't need to click a button to gather loot. It gathers it for me. That's probably gonna be my most thing I gotta remember to learn. Potion used. Ooh. Okay, so if you don't have inventory space for any items, it uses the item automatically. I think. Or it's just the potions. Like I can fall from heights, that's cool.
Watch out, my lord. Some of their number are spellslingers.
And what a number. We'll all have our hands full here.
Oh, I can dodge magic too! Woo! I gotta get better at touching this. Gotta kill a mage. Sorry, no mages allowed. I posted it. It's like a short 20-second clip. All right, yeah, I'll check it out after I finish the YouTube stream. The stream. But can you just imagine a video? You're looking at a video and you just realize you were mugged. How freaked that would be. Yeah, so it does it for potions. I wonder if there's a way. I wonder if I get a storage space later. Or is everything just.
We should be nearing the old village square.
It might not be a nest of goblins.
And it is funny for bad. Yeah, it is bad for him, but it is a lot of fun. Guess we're not coming back that way.
Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord. I'm working on it. He's the leader.
Look, he has a hat. Okay, they all had
Have to
hats.
take care of
He
his
has like
followers first.
Care to thin the herd? As if you have to ask.
Ooh, I got hit.
That'll have to be for now.
Farewell! Down with
I got too overconfident, got my ass kicked.
And then there was one.
Shit! He's invited a friend! On your feet, Sir Wade.
Here it comes!
Laws enforcement, if you face with caution, they're far more HP than small counterparts will offer you stuff in your abilities to help over your opponent. Use the blasting of the Phoenix to not only deal enemies but also break their wills. Breaking an enemy or stagger it.
Founder, that's a swing and a half. Be ready to move when it winds up for another.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Nice. Okay, being over here is the train sim's awesome, better than North America. Can't speak. Oh, train sim's better there than man. Oh, okay, I dodged. Don't worry, I can barely speak English in the first place. That was my fault. There we go. Completely reducing the enemy's wheel gauge and segment. Extra damage is done when the enemy is fully staggered, increasing the strike landed. 2750. The total amount of damage dealt during this time is available. Okay, English is my only language, technically.
Nice try.
Oh. Using square just as an opponent attacks to pay the strike, temporarily throwing time and the opponent open to a counter. Hello.
Let me attend to your wounds. I'm in your debt.
Giga Slade. Very nice. Yeah, I know bits and pieces of other languages like Spanish, Norwegian, a bit of German, but that's because I have friends I guess you could also say I know a bit of British too. But that's because I have friends and I'm kind of like suss out some of the words that I talk about. But that's usually that's about it. But English is the only thing I have, I guess you would say, conversational wise.
Come back and fight, you coward! After him, before he summons the rest.
Get up to the but only equipped via guild menu. Similarly, with by abilities, can turn time about learn a massive people to these tabs. Oh, cool. But I think that's telling us that we should look into this and see what we have. So equip new that. And then it's magical bursts. If that's just been acquired, what is this? From the Phoenix. Charge, stomp. I think I can acquire a lot of these, but for now, see, English is my only fluent language. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but you know what? Yeah, it might be good for now. But any other slice down, just be closing and attacking enemy. Okay, that's not good.
There he is. Damn it!
You just one. We're just okay. Yeah, I wish they did a better job of teaching it to school. I mean, they do a great job. You know how it is.
What's in there? Bloody hell!
Whoops.
It's not south. Keep clear of its maw, my lord. That thing's breath is worse than its bite.
That was my fault.
Come on. That reeks! I said, stay away from its mouth!
Come on. Woo! I was in the town.
Where's it going? Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah! Everyone tries to get out. Oh! So Nick strikes when the screen flashes blue, like during a press before the time runs out the level. Definitely well. Yeah! Oh hell yeah!
Now, before it recovers.
Every time speaking to somebody, and then there we go. Oh! Boy got me in midair. Oh, miss. I don't know. Sorry, I can't be able to finish mid-fight. Have you tried a conversation with somebody? You say one word and then they hit you with friendly fire.
He won't be gone for long.
Cannot fall here.
Evasion from time class.
Now for the final push, my lord.
We made it angry. I'd rather we made it die.
Right, better than I speak. I can wait. Unless you tell me the vocab words. Then we might be at a... There we go. Nice. Da, 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 da. Oh. Number 7. I wish I had. Da, 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 da.
My lord.
Thanks.
I never thought I'd see it. Not just goblins in Rosaria, but morbals too.
I'll petition His Grace to send a detachment.
If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still
Speak
reach
English.
Phoenix Gate before nightfall.
I speak okay-ish.
Damned blight.
I grew up with an ear infection, so my learning of early words were a bit off. Okay, minimap's not bad.
Suddenly, thousands of red eyes. No, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming straight down a Morbal's gullet.
More tales! Drink and be merry, boys! Good work on the morrow. Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself. The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye, and one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
I can see the mustache top gotten wet. Because like these boys are having a white time foundation.
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
Father? Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? It doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been
It was
blessed,
like, good
Joshua.
for you now, and slapped his
Blessed
hands.
to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
Follow me, o'er the rolling green meadows. Follow the flames and arise from the shadows. Hear the rosary voices that ring, fanned by the fire, birds like giving wings. Go on, the wind-born, o'er the great land of storm. Louder, my friends, louder! See how the fire in the
I don't suppose I'll be missed.
Hear the rosary
Our poor young kid.
voices acclaim, stirred by the fire, birds' life-giving flames. Oh,
Fire, oh life-giving flames.
Poor Jill. She'll be wondering where you've got to. So much for you being a fine hound.
Or he said, no, wait, moment, please, just bad English. I mean, yeah, probably over there, English is not their first language. Also, English is
this is where you've been
really
hiding.
confusion.
What are you doing out here?
Especially
I
spoken.
didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like.
There's this 8 and 8. Like the 8 like the number, and 8 like you just ate in some
I
food.
hear you slew a mortal.
Both can come across
All
as
the men
rude.
were singing your praises.
You gotta imagine
When I joined the ranks, everyone
that
thought I
he
was
probably
a spoiled little lordling.
has
If I didn't know how to handle
Italian
a sword, I'd be
more
a
than he has
laughingstock.
English in his mind.
The Archduke's first.
And he's making the conversion from Italian to English.
You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My
And
brother, the
verb
Phoenix,
tense are usually differences.
ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink.
From the brink.
The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. To keep our future rulers safe. No matter what. However hard it gets. I'll never let you down.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
Yeah.
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. All right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime. Good night, Torgal.
Okay, this dog is now like my best friend ever. I want him and I need him. I'm naming my... if I ever get a dog, I'm naming him Togo now.
Supplies from the capital.
You took your time sampling the wares, were ya?
Oh, please wait a moment.
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys on duty, eh?
What in the...
Gateway secured, Captain.
We proceed as planned.
Some human enemy. Okay.
Is that...
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
Flight of the Fledgling. Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry.
Dude, if this kid could fight, that'd be freaking cool. Yeah, he probably could have been nicer.
What was that?
I have to help them. Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness! He's not one of us!
No. I must do my
Oh,
duty.
shit, this kid's good.
Is it Clive?
Thank the fire you're unhurt.
I saw them at the feast. They were laughing.
This is Sabra Quargarb. Why would the Empire...
We must find my father.
No items.
Who does that?
Take it! Damn it! The bastards are everywhere.
Why would the Empire do this? They're our allies.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything down there that I need to... Okay, no. It's still poor English. Yeah.
I am the dominant.
Oh, cool. You can fight like that. Okay, that's freaking awesome.
Tyler! Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
Your Highness,
Don't worry. You're going to be all right.
I'll hold them off.
Clive!
Joshua! Come here. Tyler, you're hurt.
I'll survive, thanks to His Highness.
Your Grace! Lord Murdoch!
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
I am in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We cannot stay here. We should make straight for the rear gate.
Omnia lost Alan, Tuisa Gelif. May the winds speed you to Rosalind.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I will do my duty. You must do your duty too.
I know.
You have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Back to the Clive Master.
Capture the Phoenix!
We're too late. Everyone's dead.
Okay, we got this door.
Damn it all.
Captain! Take them.
I like the I'm loving the demo.
Let none escape.
As you command. You take care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied. That's them done. Are you alright?
Like in terms of combat, I'm
fine.
still learning.
It's my father and
do
Joshua
better
I'm worried about.
at
We should head
dodging.
back.
Oh, it's a dragoon!
Clive, look out!
May I have this dance?
He's an Imperial dragoon.
And you are the shield who was blessed by the Phoenix. Not
Oh,
that it will
shit.
save you! Therian worm!
Stay still, damn you! Not quite.
I wanted to see if I could dash that. Damn it.
Let's try.
This happened you for the extra gate. Dude, I was hyped for the extra gate. This is just. I don't know what it was good, but now I'm just overhyped.
Now, Clive! Have at him!
You're going to regret that, boy.
Damn. I want to get better. Damn, I got it. I had it.
Let's try. Take this.
Come on.
Not quite. Let's try.
Woo! Oh yeah. Damn, King, so close to that.
To send rag.
Yes. I even did myself because the game doesn't do it.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
So, they sent in the dragoons. Imperial vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
Not yet. Their numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
My lord, look. We issued these sashes but yesterday, in Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
Look back as far as that.
What is that?
Uncle, you're all right. Thank goodness.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the moment. We ride for Rosalith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
Father?
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
Ooh.
You honorless snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Run, Joshua, run! No! Hey.
Traitors! Your Highness!
You must do your duty too. You have to keep Father safe.
I have to. I had to. Clive,
I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Oh, fuck!
Kill him! Now!
Oh, icon, there we go.
Phoenix.
What do you mean by that? Creature.
The Phoenix!
Joshua! Lord Murdoch! His Highness! Joshua! Stop this! He's lost control. I have to do something. I have to save him.
No, my lord! Fall back!
Clive!
No! No, my... The good chocobo!
Thank you, God. You saved my life. Get her on her feet and run. Please. Joshua, are you in pain?
Not now. Come on! You're his shield. Do your duty. Save him.
My lord?
What in the name of...
Why are you standing there? I would have ran.
Who are you? Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Aim, fire, and bait. Aim, love. They have bad aim. Oh, there we go. I'm like, why can't I aim?
I'll kill you. This cannot be. There is only one icon of fire.
The game is a little out. Sorry, I was a little bit soft there. It should be fine.
Is this the repository?
Final Fantasy 16 demo.
He's destroying everything.
Taking a hit I shouldn't have.
Bring the castle down and everyone with it.
Throwing fireballs at it ain't gonna help it, Julie.
I have to stop him. I have to save them.
Let's go. Come on. Fucking musical score is fucking tops. Woo.
I made a promise to my brother. And I need to keep it.
Nice.
I will do my duty.
spiking.
My flames may flicker, but they shall never die!
Very nice. Yeah, see, there we go. Oh, those poor soldiers! God damn! Okay, we're almost out of here. We're almost out of here. The fuck is that?
No! Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Joshua! Stop it! Stop it! I swore I would protect him! Please! Please! Stop it!
Going pretty fine. Did you oversleep or something?
Murderer. I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you! Please!
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped.
Instead of see him trying to get work done, got 5.5 hours of
My
sleep.
condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world, and now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
I see. Your Grace, over here. The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him. Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line.
This bitch.
All in its right place.
That's his mother.
Take this one.
Oh, holy fucking shit.
Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
Holy shit, that opening was so much so great. Oh, fuck, they know how to do that to you.